I wanted to show you guys what I'm working with. This is my sim rig. I bought this complete, used for $400 or $500, I think. It came with the seat, the metal rig, pedals, and a wheel, and that's pretty much it. So it is a Fanatec, or Fanatic, however you pronounce it, Club Sport Elite V 2.5 hub, which is belt driven, and pedals. Everything worked when I got it. It came with this Club Sport wheel, and after using it for a few weeks, it stopped working. Like, all my buttons stopped working. The wheel itself would still steer, but it felt wobbly. So I took it off and I found that it had broken off these plastic tabs, which is unfortunate. That piece is no longer made. There was really no way to repair it. It also had broken off a pin on the wheel itself. So I would have to repair that. So I bought this WRC wheel, which is funny. You know, these wheels are regarded as good and these as less good, but they're very, very similar. They're basically the same as far as hub and spokes and all that. But anyway, this has supposed to have better shift sensors and stuff, whatever. The most important thing to me was it has a metal quick release, so it will never break again, hopefully, even if I'm a little rough with it. So I added this as an Amazon Universal USB e-brake. It doesn't have the best feel, but it'll do the job, right? And this sound bar was like maybe $12 on Amazon. It was ridiculously cheap. This monitor stand was another $15. It was very inexpensive. And then for the computer itself, I am running this. Is a Dell. It has an Intel Core i7 GeForce 1030, 2GB GDDR5. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM and a 512 gigabyte solid state drive. And it came in a bundle with this 24-inch monitor, which is a really cheap one. So I mounted that monitor on the stand. And then I created this loom, and I used some extended 3.5 mini jack to extend the audio. I put a power strip on it to plug in the USB portion, and then I used a 10-foot HDMI cable because I was pulling the HDMI cable. So now I can pull the sim rig next to my desk here and still swing this monitor around and use it as a computer, which I do occasionally. So the pedals, the previous owner did upgrade with the load cell kit, which moves the old brake pedal, which is just basically like a switch, to the clutch position. So I do have a clutch. So this is the setup. You know, I got it exclusively to practice my my drifting, because everyone kept saying that this would be, you know, the way to go. So we have our setting here, and I really don't know what most of that does. You click the little eye thing, and it's not the most helpful. Adjust the overall force feedback strength of all effects, but I don't know what effects there are, you know. 100% we use full torque, but I don't like, I found that changing it to full makes it feel really bad, whatever. And then, of course, we're using Content Manager. I followed all the YouTube tutorials. I'm in some Facebook groups. Just trying to get the hang of this. I have found the learning curve to be very, very steep. I am not like a tech-inclined person. I am very analog when it comes to a lot of this stuff. So, but I've been trying. You know, I feel like I'm getting a little better to where I'm not just immediately spitting out every time. I like that I can use this to start a little knob there. All right. But anyway, I just wonder if anyone had any suggestions. There's so many settings on this, and almost everything is basically factory. I did all the mods that the YouTube videos recommend. But I find that even if I go to the sections of the map, like this is the one, the drift stage, whatever it is, I really just want like an open parking lot where I can practice my car control. And I don't want to end up in the grass. But that happens to me a lot there. Like I get caught and I like snap oversteer. So I don't really know what what settings. If you guys have suggested settings, that would be awesome. You can go through. There's just so much that's controllable in this. There's so many controls, and then you have both the content manager and the Fanatic app, and so they don't really know like where to adjust things in first. My biggest problem is I just feel like I can't. Sorry, my printer's doing something weird, but I feel like I can't tell when the back end is sliding out until I can already see it on this little monitor. And it helps a lot having it close on the stand. I know this setup isn't ideal. Eventually, I have a new seat that I like more than this one, and I want to bend something up out of tube that's much more stable. This is all so, you wiggle it, the steering wheel wiggles. This is as tight as it can get. I think this actually broke a weld over here on this side, probably because the monitor's hanging off of it. But anyway, I want to make it better, but I just need more seat time in it. So, and I'm just kind of tired of foundering and trying to feel these settings out. If someone could help me out and say, hey, this is just a good like free track to do donuts on until you kind of get a feeling like figure eights, just like I did in the real world, like take the Drift 101 class and spin out a lot until I kind of start to feel how the car is. I still suck in real life too. I just don't want to suck at both. Want to get better at this, and hopefully that will translate to real world. So thank you for watching the video. If you have suggestions, please drop them. I appreciate it. If you want to see more content on sim racing or sim drifting, let me know so I know what you guys want on this channel. But I'm going to try and find a couple different maps that will let me play a little bit more without ending up in the grass. I just like in real life, I just want to find a big parking lot where I can practice my donuts and my figure eights until I kind of feel like I have the car mastered. Maybe make small changes to the cars, tire pressure, ride height, rebound, compression, damping, all that stuff, right? So brake bias. I want to get to where I can do that, but I don't feel like I'm there right now. So if you guys could help, thank you.